Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull moment in crypto. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, it is so much happening out there. We had XRP absolutely flying last night, which is insane. Millions and millions of dollars in inflows occurring in 24 hours, which is absolutely insane. I knew this was going to happen, and I've been very bullish on this happening again. It is just the beginning. We have updates in relation to, obviously, Australian regulators wanting to push forward with crypto regulation, which is interesting. Gary Gensler literally gets a grilling by all this Senate committee right there today, which is interesting. There is a video up on Twitter, so we're going to go through that. ChatGPT predicting Bitcoin is literally going to go to $300,000, which is very interesting. And also something interesting that came across my desk from a colleague was ANZ Bank. One of our big four banks is literally stopping cash withdrawals. So could they be foreseeing a bank run, or I should say bank runs here in Australia with our banks, which is interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go through everything. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's get straight into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, please make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm absolutely loves when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence out there. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I'm literally watching the Formula One on my other screen right here, which is hilarious because it is F1 weekend in Melbourne. I'm very excited. We'll be in the corporate box tomorrow, which is really nice as well. So if you're at the Grand Prix, hit me up on Twitter and let's see if we can catch up there. It'll be really awesome to see a couple of crypto people there. Anyway, also, there's a lot happening with the Chinese yuan, and the US dollar is in crisis at the moment because there's been some things happening, purchases of oil and commodities using, I shouldn't say digital yuan, let's just say the yuan, obviously maybe destabilizing the US dollar, which is huge. This happened not long ago. So we're going to go through everything. Let's go to the community tab. And of course, again, ANZ Bank, this is no BS, but one of Australia's biggest banks stops over-the-counter withdrawals of cash. Okay, this came across, and I just wanted to clarify this. This was about 4 hours ago, which is really interesting. And we'll see where this goes because, again, this is going to happen. People are going to be, wanting to take money out of banks and they're not going to allow it. And this is basically leading to central bank digital currencies. Okay, it's going digital. They're closing down banks. I personally haven't seen many ATMs around these days, which is really interesting. Anyway, these were the altcoins up in my portfolio. We had CFX up 22%. ETN is a gem, in my opinion, is working with the Digital Pound Foundation as well as Ripple and Quant up 20%, Telcoin 18%, Hedera's up 10%, and CKB up 9.43%. That is at recording today, of course, and it is the 30th of March. Now, let's go quickly to Coinspot. This is where I personally buy my cryptos in Australia. There is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that. You will get $10 in the Bitcoin right there, the OG, and of course, all the prices here on Coinspot are in Australian dollars, and everything else is set to US dollars because I'm catering for everybody around the world. Now, let's go through a couple of my favorites. Ethereum, obviously 764, sorry. You've got Bitcoin at 43,000, up 4.38%. XRP was pumping, guys, remaining stable at 82 cents, 2.55%. Yesterday, it was literally up like 20%. So people, I just want to point out, the whole thing about investing in general, it's not financial advice, but you don't buy when the market's going up. This is the thing. And I see this happen to so many people. You don't buy when everyone's mainstream media is talking about it. You buy when everyone's fearful and scared about it, pretty much. This is the way, people make money. You don't make money when you're buying at the peak of the market. And then obviously when the market drops, you've lost everything. This is what happens all the time. So everyone's had plenty of time. It still is, cheap in my opinion, but it's not financial advice. Anyway, 82 cents. You've got Solana as well, $32. I'm very bullish on Sol. Polkadot, $9 as well. Chainlink's $11, which is nice. XLM is down slightly. It's 15 cents. This does move with XRP, which is interesting. Aptos, $17. Hedera's up 10.49% to 10 cents. This has been trading around that 5 cents to 6 cents level for months. Plenty of time we've had, and we still do. VeChain is at 3 cents right now. Very boring, and again, this one is definitely a sleeper in my opinion. ALGO's at 35 cents. Now we've got Quant up again, 3% to $192. CFX is 14% today, which is really nice. My bot in the Patreon is doing insanely well. Ridiculous. Anyway, that is linked below, guys, for the Patreon. Very bullish community. Axi's at $13, which is nice. I was buying that at $80, so I'm still waiting to get my gains back. XDC is at 6 cents as well. That is definitely a gem in my opinion. Flare is down 8% as well to 5 cents. Not that I'm bullish on that as well, but Casper is one that I'm definitely bullish on. 5 cents. Working with IBM, Quantum Financial System, and it's also working with Google. Massive companies, okay? Massive. Very, very bullish on Casper. And obviously DYDX is another one I'm keeping my eye on, as well as Optimism, which I believe is further up here somewhere. There it is right there at $3.42. Now, again, I'm keeping my eye on those two, so just putting that out there. Anyway, let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, I've got the Wall Street Bull University linked below. The Patreon, I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, which are doing insanely well. All the news before I go live on the channel. And, of course, my dividend investing, which is insane as well. Putting up all my dividend investments that come in. So it's passive income and showing what I'm doing there and the compounding effect, which is awesome. And I love talking with everyone in here directly as well, which is really good. So much better than Discord, whatever you want to call it. There's like 20,000, 40,000 people trying to talk to everyone in there. It just doesn't get anything. So I like talking with everyone in here in the DMs as well. Now, Crypto Bubbles, let's go. We've got Cas up 24% as well. Casper. This is not Casper like the other one I'm bullish on. This is Casper. 24.1%, 92 on the week, and 233% on the month, which is just insane. Nice to see Algo up as well. Banking coin, ladies and gentlemen, 12.7% on the day. Currently trading at 23 US cents. Okay, this is in US dollars. Now, obviously, we've got HBAR, which is nice. I've been very bullish on Hedera, trying to accumulate as much as possible at 6 cents USD. Can't complain about that. 9.7 on the day, 8.9 on the week, which is really nice as well. CFX, my bot is doing insanely well. It really is. But 15% on the day, 9.1 on the week, and 86.4% on the month. 42 cents USD, which is really nice. Now, again, obviously, there are buying opportunities, in my opinion, as I say all the time, because this is the accumulation phase of a market cycle. It's clear as daylight as that there's a lot more interest in cryptocurrencies now, as opposed to, 4 months ago when we're full-blown bear market. Everyone's just like, it's not going anywhere. This is what happens. So I bought the dip and continued to dollar cost average all throughout the bear market. Now, let's move on to some news. And of course, we've had some interesting stuff happen in the last 24 hours with XRP. This is the way. Just clarifying, that's hilarious. I love that. And I didn't get a chance to watch Mandalorian last night. I will again. But if the court rules that XRP is a security, it would mean the same for the alternative cryptocurrencies and subject to broader market and stringent supervision. However, obviously looking at this, but XRP has rallied 57% since March 22nd, reaching a 10-month high of 58 cents. This is nothing. And since the rally began, the national open interest, or the dollar value locked in unsettled and active contracts trading on futures and the perpetual futures exchanges, has increased by nearly 90% to $843 million, which is insane. Now, I've got a stupid pop-up here on my computer. It's nuts. Anyway, this is only the beginning, and an increase in open interest coming alongside an increase in price typically suggests an influx of new money on the bullish side and is said to confirm the uptrend. At the present time, funding rates representing the cost in holding bullish long or bearish short positions were positive on most exchanges, indicating a dominance of bullish leverage traders, which again, this is nothing. $800 million in inflows is absolutely nothing. Now, this goes on to be even more bullish, but a huge winner in multi-trillion-dollar payment space. trillion payment space. I mean, this moves like $5 trillion a day in cross-border payments. It's enormous. Kevin Cage, an advisor of Iron Key Capital, a digital asset management fund that focuses on researching crypto enterprise adoption and decentralized data utility networks, recently expressed his strong belief in the potential of XRP on Twitter. We know this. And according to Cage, XRP is currently one of the most efficient methods for transferring value. And in addition, Cage says that XRP's diverse capabilities include integration with central bank digital currencies, which I freaking hate, its side chains and liquidity hub, a decade-long uptime track record contributing to its appeal. XRP has also been tested by central banks, operates on a decentralized exchange, a DEX, and is already connected to numerous payment corridors. According to the data on trading via crypto exchange Bitmap, Bitstamp right here, currently as at 10 a.m., it's trading at 57 cents. And as the past 7 days and year to date, the XRP price is up 34% and 67% respectively. This is nothing, absolutely nothing, but it is going to transact trillions of dollars. So again, we've just seen a small amount of 800 million in 24 hours. Imagine trillions of dollars a day. Mind blown. Now, David Schwartz has come out and addresses its security status, turning point revealed, which is interesting. David Schwartz clarified security status of XRP, stating that the digital asset is ceased to be a security when the company gave up control over XRP ledger, enabling others to maintain it. Decentralization. So you pinpointed the exact moment XRP ceased to be a security, clarifying that it happened when the company relinquished its control over the XRP ledger, allowing others to maintain it as well. The debate focused on the degree of Ripple's control over XRP ledger and implications of this control of the digital assets classification as security. Now, this is what Ripple's done. Ethereum still controls a significant amount. There are 2 wallets that hold a lot of Ethereum. To me, that is definitely centralized. Just pointing that out there. Now, imagine if XRP chart, if case settles in Ripple's favor. David Gokhshtein right here. I can't pronounce this guy's name, but anyway, popular crypto activist right here, David Gokhshtein, gave his assessment on the current price action from XRP, and he basically stated that right now the token's price chart looks pretty dope. I agree. However, according to his rhetoric, this is far from the limit of what's possible. Therefore, he asks, imagine what could happen if to the XRP chart if the SEC's case against Ripple is resolved in the crypto company's favor. And again, it's absolutely parabolic. I looked at it TradingView last night at my indicators, and it was going absolutely parabolic in the green. I mean, had I put a buy signal, I mean, I didn't buy anything last night, but obviously because it was too high. But had I put a buy on just trading using that indicator, I'd be up like 50%, which is insane. Really, really good. Now, moving on. More Ripple news, but has increased by 40% in 7 days. And here's why it could increase by another 66%, which is insane. And I can't wait for that. But the XRP price broke out from the descending resistance line on March 21st, creating a large bullish engulfing candlestick. We love those bullish candlesticks, don't we? A brief drop, obviously, a brief drop. The price continued its upward movement, reached a new yearly high, 58 cents on March 29th. The breakout from the line was also combined with an RSI, which I do use the RSI indicators, breakout above 50, increasing its legitimacy. Currently, Ripple's price is at the process of closing above the 53 cents resistance area, which will likely be successful unless a sharp drop transpires over the next 24 hours, which it still is up, which is insane. Moving on, obviously, the banking crisis. There's a lot happening in the banking world at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty full on. But, you know, banking crisis is a wake-up call to buy Bitcoin, says Tim Draper. I like Tim Draper. He's good. The banking crisis of early 2023 has been the largest since the financial meltdown in 2008. And Tim Draper, known for his well-placed investments in Coinbase, Twitch, Hotmail, Tesla, and Coinbase, sees a lesson in the crisis. And I think the SVB failure was a wake-up call for people who have been reluctant to buy Bitcoin. I agree. Definitely, but Tim Draper, again, has been very bullish on Bitcoin and crypto, which is really nice. And I've recommended to all CFOs, as a hedge against bank or government failures, to have at least 2 payrolls worth of Bitcoin to avoid catastrophic failure, which would be enormous if institutions and companies do this. It'd be huge. And I continue to advocate as a hedge against the current antiquated, and over-regulated banking system as a hedge against bad governments with too many regulations. Now, this hilarious interview with Gary Gensler, you need to watch this, so stick with me. And yes, this is a no-joke article, but again, customers at one of Australia's biggest banks will no longer be able to access cash as the counters of certain branches are in the country. They're closing, which is interesting. People can't get cash out of their bank accounts. Now, moving on, you have top US stupid pop-ups, man, I hate them, but the Treasury official says that crypto had no direct role in the bank failures. Treasury Undersecretary right here, Nellie Liang, told the House lawmakers the crypto industry was an essential factor to wipeouts of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. Again, it's just people and venture capital pulling their money out. That's what happened. $42 billion in 6 hours was insane. ChatGPT joins the crypto hype and sets a Bitcoin price at $300,000 by 2030. I think it'll be a lot freaking higher by then. But anyway, CTO, cryptocurrency trading platform Coinbase, made a shocking claim that Bitcoin could reach the price of $1 million in the following 3 months. Many in the crypto community became intrigued, wondering if his prediction could truly materialize, which again, I think it will. But as the guesswork continued right here, some analysts have turned to OpenAI's text-based artificial intelligence platform right here, ChatGPT, for suggestions. So the Finbold team decided to give it a shot, while the results were indeed bullish, although far from $1 million touted by some individuals. So again, do you think it could hit 300K or 1 million? Let me know in the comments below. Moving on, of course, we've got Bitcoin adding $30 billion to its market cap in a day, which is ridiculous. And obviously it is set to hit 30,000 US dollars, which would be interesting right now. But again, $30 billion in one day is absolutely insane. This is just the beginning. And this is interesting right here, but nearly 90% of all Ethereum supply is being held off crypto exchanges. Well, that's a smart move. But the world's second largest crypto by market cap right here is being held on cryptocurrency trading platforms, has hit its lowest point since 2015. And as nearly 90% of circulating Ethereum is being held by entities controlling their own wallets, including individuals if you are smart. And by the way, I just want to point out as well, never buy crypto wallets off eBay or Amazon. Please use the official websites. Do not trust anything else because they can be loaded with malware, spyware, whatever. Now, analytics provider Santiment right here. The total supply of Ethereum held on exchanges is currently at its lowest level. And with only 10.31% of existing ETH available, the remaining 90% of Ethereum is being held by wallets controlled by users, at the time of which liquid staking services allowing them to retain liquidity while staking are plentiful. There you go. Now, obviously, Australian Parliament right here, yes, us Aussies are moving forward, but seeks to accelerate regulation of crypto sector. On Wednesday, the Australian Opposition Senator, Andrew Bragg, introduced a new bill to the country's Parliament to implement licensing regime for crypto exchanges. If the bill passed, the bill would require Australian crypto exchanges to obtain a license to operate legally, bringing them in line with the other financial service providers in the country who are also subject to license requirements. They just want money. They just want money. That's all it is. Those licenses are actually very expensive to get as well, by the way. A lot of these companies have basically, I mean, I know, institutions that have literally purchased old licenses and renewed them pretty much to save time and money. Now, obviously, created CryptoMeter.io. Let's have a quick look at where the money's going at the moment. And we've got XRP, which is nice. ARB, which was something I was looking at trading as well. Bitcoin, Ethereum. You've got Solana, Tron, Celo right here. We've got Matic, which is nice as well. Atom. And that is pretty much it. Let's go to Twitter. Have a quick look at what's going on there. I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. This is my official account that's verified. Thank you, Elon Musk, for verifying that so people can know who the real person is. Yes, I'm giving this away, the solid silver bull ring, when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. So when there are about 54,000 subscribers away from that. So that's a long way away, but I'm sure that'll happen. What type of punishment might Binance and the leader CZ deserve if found guilty of the CFTC's allegations of wrongdoing? I think he's going to cop a whopping fine. I'm just saying, we don't know yet. Yes, that is in the office today. I'm literally watching these supercars on the TV. And again, this is interesting, but China and the UAE have completed the world's first yuan-settled LNG trade in a blow to the US dollar dominance. This is crazy right here. Can the US dollar be losing its credibility? It's very interesting. It has been the world's reserve currency for a very long time. Look at this, but Saudi Arabia considers accepting Chinese yuan for all oil sales China and France complete the first LNG trade using yuan. Russia considers using Chinese yuan as reserve currency. Saudi Arabia partners with China to build refinery for 83.7 billion Chinese yuan, $12.2 billion. And China and Brazil agreed to use the Chinese yuan in cross-border transactions. And the percentage of global reserves in the United States dollar is down from 72% in 1999 to 59% now. Is the US dollar's dominance decreasing? Oh, it's going to be very scary. Here's Gary Genzer copying an absolute grilling, and thank you 801 XRP for this one. Have a listen to this.
The Securities Act of 1933 and the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, I'm sure you're aware, defines what is your role and what the Commission's role is. You'd agree?
Yes, very important. It's also the 1940 Acts on investment advisors,
Right.
investment companies.
And of course, the job of the executive branch is to execute the laws, not create the laws. And we also have the Anti-Deficiency Act that ensures that federal employees don't use federal resources to do things that they are not authorized and appropriated to do. I brought them with me today, the Securities Exchange Act of 1933, and of course we have 1934 right here. Are you aware of how many times, of course, we want good governance? We're all concerned right now. When I talk to banks, they're really concerned about the ESG initiatives that are being forced. We want good governance, but you want to guess how many times climate appears in these documents?
Now, anyway, he's getting absolutely grilled there, which is good. Now, the Wolf of Wall Street's right here, which is awesome. But imagine if the SEC imagine if the SEC loses to Ripple in court. It would be absolutely hilarious right here. Johnny Deaton right now. This is BTC Markets. Again, a platform that I don't use. But the Ripple and SEC legal battle over XRP status has sent prices soaring. If the court rules in favor of the SEC, it could set a significant precedence for crypto regulation. But if Ripple wins, it could legitimize the industry and the eyes of regulators right now, which is enormous. And obviously, Johnny Deaton right here. On January 1st, 2021, 9 days after the Ripple case was filed, I sued the SEC and said, if the XRP case is the most significant non-fraud SEC enforcement action in modern history, 76,000 people or XRP holders agreed 2 years later that the rest of the world is starting to agree. Facts right now. Yes, that is my Fort coffee right here with the espresso. And again, I'm very bullish right here, but this is awesome. So thank you, Millionaire Mindset. But that's a good problem to have. You're killing it, Anthony. Thank you very much, mate. And you motivate me to do better for myself and my family. That is awesome. And apparently there are problems with ISO 222 based payment scheme right here. SEPA, request to pay. The European Payments Council is searching for the market for a solution via a tender. That is XRP. Just in the Bitcoin hash rate made a new all-time high, which is crazy. And government's attacking Bitcoin while artificial intelligence is about to make millions of people unemployed. It's true. Yes, that is 146 emails. And no, it's not all spam. It was crazy this morning. But blockchain's transparency makes traditional media writing with false narratives look false. True that. Plan B, obviously 73% of on-chain Bitcoin is in profit in the green at the moment. And yes, the fear and greed index is sitting at 60 as we speak. Now, let's go to coin market cap, ladies and gentlemen. We have 1.17 trillion US dollars total market cap. Can this hit 3 trillion again? Yes, it will. Basically means if you're holding any crypto, they're all going to go up in value massively. 48% total, or billion US dollars in total volume in the last 24 hours. 46% BTC, 18.58% Ethereum. And of course, I would love to see that overtaken by XRP, which may happen. And we've got top gainers Electroneum, Tailcoin, CFX, Kin, Hedera, TLM, Superfarm, Gala, and Ubix Network. These are all my portfolio gainers. I put this up in the Patreon every single morning. I slept in this morning, so I do apologize to those Patreons. And yes, this is the list that I absolutely love. The banking coins, the absolute best. This is the full list right here. All of these projects are working with governments, institutions, and banks, trade finance, real estate. It's enormous. And of course, if I go to XRP in the last 24 hours, we're still up 3%. This was yesterday. This is just the beginning. If I go to the last 7 days, we're still up 29.3%, which is insane. 30 days right here, 44%. And if I go to the last 90 days, we're still up 60.51%. On the year, we're still down 37%, but I'm not worried. And of course, if we go all-time right here, 9,000%. all time. This is just the beginning. Imagine once they win the lawsuit, what's going to happen to this. It's going to go absolutely mental. And if I go to Quant, just as an example, right? 50,000% return all time had you have bought it when it was down here somewhere. $7, $8. I mean, people are complaining now of XRP's price at 55 cents. I mean, this Quant went from like $4 or $5 right here back in 2019 to 126, and it's up 50,000% all time. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you very much. Join the Patreon, and I will speak to everyone in there and the community tab and also the comments. Follow me on social media. Join the Patreon. It's incredibly bullish, and I would absolutely appreciate it. All right, guys, stay safe. It is Grand Prix weekend, so I'm going to try and get a video in on my phone tomorrow because it's going to be very chaotic. A big, big weekend ahead. Anyway, stay safe, guys. We'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.